Oh, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of
the next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. No hits to this point. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Miami down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Wyndham Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
3-2.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. This is skied into short left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Upton on second. Fletcher at first. One gone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin sent out to straightaway center field. Joyce is there. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The third baseman, Anthony.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half. Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Goodwin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Anderson.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit out towards second, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable.
Center fielder.
At the plate now, Matt Joyce. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3 left for Miami. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The count now at 2-1. A pause, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that.
Your attention,
on his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was ground out victim last time. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready now for L.A. Albert Pujols. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So a full count now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. So it was a strikeout swinging. Jesus Aguilar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner and scoring.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 4 total home runs as they manhandled the Marlins 9-0. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-2. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL West, the Angels combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win.
We're under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josh James gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Standing in, Brian Goodwin, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Mike Trout, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Goodwin rounds the corner and is headed home, and he is in there.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella hit out toward second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run for the Angels in the inning, and it comes. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Smoke toward third, fielded by Rendon. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Brickman.
And that'll bring up Alex Brickman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. One inning in the books here. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. Justin Upton the next to hit. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in, Jason Castro. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. The 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He's got it, and they get out of the jam Ready now, Yordan Alvarez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Lined into right, a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Splitter, 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Batting seventh.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Splitter, 2-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Tommy La Stella will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could serve.
That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2-2. Rendon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air to right field. Reddick giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here's Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Goodwin is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Down the first baseline. He's running. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On the move again from first, and he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and it takes the count to 2-2 now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Smoked on the ground left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Castro. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that misses for ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Striding in, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out number 2. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Yordan Alvarez.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Popped him up. Pujols is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brian Abreu, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 66.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. Popped him up. Brickman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Back up the middle. Oh, Altuve to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. Popped up. Pujols in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2-1 to count. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because...
And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a flare out toward right center. Trout coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. No left fielder.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Reddick is on his way home. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Next to the